You ever wondered how content creators like myself have absolutely no recoil on Call of Duty Warzone? Today I want to teach you guys exactly what's going on behind the scenes and show you a few things that have helped me out over the last few years. I get a lot of comments saying that you're either cheating or using some anti-recoil device, but today I plugged in a PlayStation 4 controller to show you guys this. This is an out-of-the-box PlayStation controller plugged directly from this USB cable to the top of my PC. And I'm going to try to film this the best I can and hold it in front of the camera so you guys can see it. But I have a AK with a 40-round extended mag. I'm going to shoot this at the wall and let it go all the way up the wall real quick. This is going to be pretty straightforward. You can see that it's got a lot of recoil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of scooch over to the right a little. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull down on the joystick. That's all I'm going to do. And it's going to bounce a little to the left and the right. And I'm not going to be perfect at this because I haven't played console for a long time. But you can see that the recoil is pretty much almost non-existent. And that's just with a default AK. This doesn't have any attachments on it that allow it to have less recoil whatsoever. So let's actually show you what happens when we swap weapons to something that is made to have less recoil. This is a big thing that I try to tell people all the time, that most professional players pick the best loadouts with the best attachments that allow us to have less recoil. So this is no recoil control on the left. This is me just holding the thumb button down, and this is me just going to be shooting with a AK that is built a little bit differently. This AK has some attachments on it that pretty much reduce the recoil, like a muzzle brake or some foregrips, etc. You can see that it's a much tighter pattern right off the start. So what I'm going to do is just scoot over to the right side here, and I'm going to try to do this again and keep it in frame with the camera. But I'm just going to shoot and hold down a little bit. And would you look at that? It doesn't really kick out much. And keep in mind, I'm a PC keyboard mouse player. I play on a Logitech keyboard with a Logitech mouse, not sponsored. But the idea is that it's really simple to control recoil if you are a computer player, PC player, console player, whichever, with a little bit of practice. And keep in mind, most of these professional players have years of experience on console. So I want to show you guys what it's like to control your recoil with a keyboard and mouse. This is a wireless mouse made by Logitech, and this is also their keyboard as well. I'm not sponsored in any way by any of these companies. I just use this equipment, and this is what I found that works well for me. So we're back, and we're going to be using the exact same AK with a 40-round mag. There are no other attachments on this build. And I'm just going to shoot it, and I'm just going to let it go up the wall. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it other than just letting it fire. That's all I'm doing is holding the left click. So the recoil goes up the wall just like the controller. That's pretty standard. But if I sit here and all I do is I just move the mouse down a little bit and I hold it down, you can tell that it does kick up a little bit, and it does kind of get away from you if you're not paying attention to it. But the recoil itself between the two, it's really not that bad. And if you practice a little, you're eventually going to be able to get an even smaller pattern if you're, just know what you're doing. It doesn't matter what gun you use either. Every gun has recoil, even this one. You can see that it just goes up to the left. That's a pretty significant recoil difference on this gun. But if I just were to sit here and pull this down and just try to control this one, it is fighting me a little. But again, still, it's really not that bad of a pattern. The main thing that I wanted to kind of explain to you guys is that I see a lot of skepticism in the Call of Duty community about professional players cheating or using devices to cheat to have less recoil. And there might be a few that slip through the cracks that do this. But realistically, if you're just using a regular PlayStation controller or a keyboard and mouse, it's very easy to control your recoil to almost have no recoil, depending on the gun you have, just based off experience.
All right. So I wanted to discuss that because I think it's still relevant today. There's a lot of that going around with Call of Duty on how to control recoil. And I wanted to do a little update on this because I want to use my actual guns and my actual weapons that I use in Warzone. So I went to the firing range. I have an AMAX, and this is an AMAX that has multiple attachments on it for recoil. So if I start shooting at a guy and I'll shoot underneath, it'll roll up the hill. It'll just keep going up, and you can see now I'm hitting head, and then it's just going up and up and up. And I'm not really controlling it. I'm just holding the mouse in my hand. But if I start controlling this, I can hit headshots basically all day. I don't know if there's a better way to do this in the pregame lobby, but you can see that there's like almost no movement when I just hold it down, and all I'm doing is just gently pulling down on the mouse. I want to say controller, but if I don't do that, this is what happens. It goes straight up the wall, and there is recoil. The difference is that when you watch a controller player or a keyboard and mouse player and somebody who has experience, that is the big difference. Someone who has experience is able to control their recoil a lot better than somebody who isn't. The other thing, too, is understanding that your weapons are going to make a huge difference. Like I mentioned before, here's a regular AMAX with no attachments on it. And the recoil is going to go all the way up and it's going to go past the model's head. Now, if I had an extended mag on this, it'd be even worse. But even if I have a default, like, gun and I just want to shoot this and hold it down, I can still control this. All I'm doing is just pulling down on the mouse just a little bit. And I know that sounds insane, but I wanted to offer a little bit of tips to a few people that don't understand this. It's very straightforward when you're shooting at targets or I wonder if their bullet actually shows on the wall, but it's very straightforward. Like if you're shooting at targets that are like really, 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 really far away, you always wonder like, how do these guys just laser these guys? How do they hit them? And they have no recoil whatsoever. The reality is that we do have recoil. We've just maximized our weapons to control it. We maximized our settings to control it as far as the mouse settings, the controller settings, sensitivity, horizontal, vertical, whatever you want to call it, and then the loadout itself. So you're reducing the recoil along the way, and then you're increasing the control that you have over your recoil. So if I wanted to give you an example, I can go into my settings here, and I can maybe take a look at my keyboard mouse settings. I play on a 6.11 sensitivity. Shout out to Pieman. I stole your sensitivity because I just came back recently. But if I jump this up to like 20 or something crazy, my sensitivity is going to go really fast, right? And it's going to be very hard to control. Now, if I'm starting to shoot at something and I want to correct it, it's going to do weird shit like that. Like it's just going to move. Now, I'm a PC player, so I could probably control this over time, but it's going to make it really hard for me to have consistent accuracy because my sensitivity is too high. And any type of micro movement that I do on the mouse or the sticks would basically make me overcorrect. So I want to hit a headshot and I want to laser the next guy and I want to hit the next one. It's kind of hard to do. But if I lower my sensitivity and I go back to like 6.11, what I had it on, it's a lot easier for me to go from one target to another target to another target. And I don't overcorrect. Sometimes I undercorrect, and I'm trying not to run over my headphone cable here. But the idea is that a lot of controller players don't play on the right sensitivity. And yes, you are using your thumbs. Yes, you have aim assist, but we don't even need to talk about that. The main issue is that some of you are playing either on a sensitivity that is too low or a sensitivity that is too high. And if you're doing that, you are having an issue where you cannot control your recoil consistently and hit those shots that you need. You're not able to aim accurately because what you're doing is as you pass over a body, you bump your joystick a little too far. And usually with controller, think of it like constant pressure. You're pushing against something, and aim assist will hold you to the target a little bit to a point. It's called like the aim assist bubble. And once that bubble, you get to the edge of it, it'll pop and your crosshair just goes all the way off screen because you still have that pressure of you moving the joystick to the left or the right. And the issue there is that some of you have such high sensitivities that you overcorrect it and it just goes way past and it just breaks the aim assist bubble too quickly. So you want to lower your sensitivity, most likely, in most cases. And that'll give you more of like a snappy kind of feel to it and a little bit more of an accurate feel. The other option that you have, and I've noticed a lot of people do this too, is they play on sensitivities that are way too low and they can't really move. Like, so if a player gets next to them, the player just runs past them and they're like, oh shit, and they can't zoom out. And if you play on a sensitivity that's too low, you can kind of control your sensitivity. It almost looks like you don't have any aim assist, like, well, not aim assist, but it looks like you don't have any like recoil anyway. But the harder part is it's still hard to control and you can't switch from target to target as fast because it just doesn't give you the ability to swing and to drag where you need to. So the main advice I can give you, and it sounds really simple, but people do not follow this. They don't adjust their sensitivities. They don't have a sensitivity that works for them. They play on a sensitivity that's too high. It's not snappy enough. It's not quick enough, or it's too slow. You need to find something that works. Now, my sensitivity, I play on an 800 DPI, and now I play on a 6.11 sensitivity. That might not work for everybody, and you're going to have to adjust it. Some people play on PC where you have a DPI, and a DPI basically means if I move my mouse like over here, like an inch, it'll move my cursor further, depending on the sensitivity. So I can move it a little bit and it'll move really far, or I have to move my mouse like 3 or 4 inches across the mouse pad in order for it to move. There is basically like a general rule that you can move like from one end of your mouse pad to the other, and by the time you do that, you should do like a 360 and face the other way. Some people say that's a thing. I don't really know. It's really what you want to do. Otherwise, you have to like move your mouse and then pick it up and then move it back over, then pop it back down. And you don't really want that. You want to be able to move your mouse from one direction to another without smacking your keyboard, and also being able to turn around and aim at somebody behind you. So if you're shooting here and you get shot in the back, you can immediately turn and hit the target behind you. So sensitivity is rough. What I normally recommend on finding your best sensitivity, you can look at other content creators. You can look at other pro players, see what they have. And you can use that as a baseline, but if it's too high for you and it feels too fast, lower it. And just lower it like in half steps. So if you have a sensitivity and you don't like it and you're like, I'm playing on 6, well, lower it to 5.5. Like drop it down a little bit, go to 5.5 and see if that works. Play on it for a couple games. If that is too quick and you're not really hitting shots and you don't feel like you're lasering people, and you feel like it's getting away from you and you just can't control, and you're like having an issue when people are in front of you or behind you and they're just running around you and you're like, I can't keep up with them, change it again. If it's too slow, bump it back up. If it's too low, go back down to 5.0. And then just do that again and again and again until you find something that works for you. It's kind of difficult to find one because everyone's going to have different feelings about it, and it takes time to get used to it. That's really what it is. Now, I see all these arguments about, well, people just use a Cronus, people just hack, and they aimbot. And it's like, yeah, sure, some do. But I'm telling you, and I know you won't believe me, the majority of content creators that stream professionally, that are like serious about Call of Duty, have been playing for 10 years. They know how to control their recoil. It's like the basic thing to do in this game, and people just get it wrong. The other thing that you're probably fucking up on that you don't realize you're doing is I see a lot of players moving. And they're moving and they're shooting while they're moving. And if you move and you shoot, guess what? It gives you more recoil. It makes the camera move. It makes your weapon move. It makes it feel unpredictable. It doesn't help you. So a lot of the time you'll see pro players like sit still, they pop, they move, then they shoot again. They sit still, move, and then they shoot. They sometimes slide and shoot and hip fire and shoot, but usually when they're fighting, they basically pin their feet for a fraction of a second, aim, and shoot. Sometimes they'll come around the corner and they'll pre-fire, but they'll usually end up in a position where they're standing still, and that allows them to have less recoil. They hold the gun down for a second, and then they move somewhere else. That's another quick tip that I think people miss out on, is that they don't realize they're moving and doing this and like going back forward, back and back, left, right, and they still can't control the recoil because the sensitivity is too fast. If you're a controller player too, most of it is usually just using left and right aim assist, and then you're not really toggling the right stick. People are like using the right stick a little too much, or they're using it not enough. It's kind of a balance, but when you have aim assist in this game, I don't have it because I'm a PC player, keyboard, mouse. When you have aim assist, most of the time you just toggle left and right while you're fighting, and that will kind of get you that stick when you want to be able to aim on somebody. You can also reset your aim assist, where sometimes you'll be in a fight and you lose aim assist, so what you'll do is you aim back and then pull back and aim in again. And you'll notice players that sometimes when they're losing a challenge, they're getting absolutely smoked and they can't hit their shots. They'll basically shoot, miss, and then they'll back off, zoom in again, and it'll target that player again and recenter their aim and their accuracy on that target. It's hard to do a demo on that during like bots when you're just playing in this lobby using a keyboard mouse, but that's the general idea, is that you're utilizing the reacquisition of aiming down your sights again to reset your aim assist and hopefully tag that player. And you'll see it a lot when players are moving left and right. Also, too, if you're on too low of a sensitivity and you're zoomed in and somebody's really close to you, like I said, they can just kind of like slide past you. And if you're trying to drag your aim this way to catch up to them and it doesn't work, usually what you'll do is you'll zoom out, turn, it's faster, and then you can like hip fire and then ADS as they go by or get closer to you. It just depends on the scenario, on the distance. But those are pretty much the quick tips. And realistically, it's just how you build your guns. If you don't like your guns and you think your guns have too much recoil, the reality is you're probably just building them incorrectly. I can't tell you how many times I pick up guns off the ground and the guns are just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, they have too much recoil. That's not something that you can realistically control. And I imagine a controller player who has the same weapon loadout or weapon setup, when I pick that gun up, I might be able to control it better because I'm on a mouse. But if they have it, and they're just firing like a random gun with no attachments like this one, there's a lot more recoil than you think. But once you build it correctly, it's going to give you like half the amount of recoil that you had originally with no attachments. And you would be shocked like how many people put weird attachments on their guns. They'll put attachments that don't really matter. Like, you'll have like a submachine gun that has more vertical recoil, and they'll put horizontal recoil on it. And it's like, you don't really need that. or they'll put like an optic on it that they don't need. They have other grips, or they have other magazines, they have extended mags and other stuff that doesn't help recoil, and they don't touch the recoil attachments, and they're like, why is my gun not working correctly? And it's like, well, you didn't build it correctly. I think my favorite is like when you see people build weapons and they do setups where you pick up the gun and it takes like 2 to 3 business days to aim down sights. That just shows that most people don't know how to build their guns. They don't know how to control recoil. They don't know how to build guns. They lack experience, and they most likely don't have their sensitivity settings like tuned in either. So there's a big variety there on things that you're probably doing wrong that you don't know that you're doing wrong. And I can't blame people for that. They just don't know any better. But the reality is that you basically need to adjust your settings, your sensitivity, and then your weapon. Those are the main things that you have control over. Now, you can also change your like FOV and your settings, and those kind of make it look like you have less recoil, but you still have recoil. It just zooms your screen out so the movement isn't as dramatic or doesn't look as dramatic. But like I mentioned before, we're really good at controlling recoil, like really fucking good at it. And it's just hard for like the average person to believe it because they don't know. They haven't been playing for 10 years. They don't play at that high level that somebody else plays at, where they have figured out like really, really small mechanics in the game and they utilize them in their favor. But when people slide and run around and move, that's another one that I've noticed that people make mistakes on. Now, you don't always just want to plant your feet and stand still, because sometimes you just make yourself a perfect target. But it really will help you shoot better if you learn that. It kind of resets your center crosshair, and you notice that more quick scoping. Like sniping, if you like scope in, you wait, you set your feet down, you scope in, aim, shoot, and then you can move. And if you try to hip fire or shoot before you scope all the way in, you usually miss, because your bullet might act like a hip fire. So with sniping, it's more dramatic. But think about how that works with an AR or a submachine gun. It goes a long way, and I don't think people really think about it because they're more like, oh god, there's a guy in front of me, I'm trying to survive, and they don't realize that they could be potentially be playing better if they didn't do that. Also, today, the AMAX got nerfed. I don't know if it's going to be any good. We might have to swap to like a kilo or something else, maybe the SWAT. I don't know what the standard is today. I haven't really looked at anybody. I don't know what they're playing with. There's a couple like tournaments as well, but yeah. What's up, Canute? How you doing? Jeff, thanks again for the 100 stars. Sorry it took me a little while to shout you out. Kind of wanted to go over everything. But I'd also recommend, most of the time, you probably want to play on a lower sensitivity. If I could really push that, I'd say lower sensitivities to a certain level are going to help you more than a higher sensitivity. The hard part is like finding a balance. In Warzone, you have a little bit of engagements where engagements can be like really wild. So people could be above you, below you, behind you, and you need to be able to react. So if you have it too low, you can also run into problems where you can't react fast enough. That's a super common issue that people run into from time to time. But what I've noticed is most people have their sensitivities either too high, too low, they overcorrect or they undercorrect, and the result is the same. They can't control it. And when you can't control your recoil, you wonder why you lose your gunfights. And it's like, well, you're not really playing with a full deck, are you? You know, you're just kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage to not know those things. And I think a lot of players just don't recognize that. And it takes time if you're unfamiliar with it. Oh god, I got fucking stuck on the door. God damn it. I tried to slide and I was like, why can't I go back in? It wouldn't let me. I walked too far in. I also didn't know there was a guy in the fucking corner. That scared the shit out of me. Jesus, I hate that pistol. I should have killed that other guy when he was in that room. I'm surprised the shotgun didn't one pump him. He might have had a plate though, and that might be why I didn't down him. If I land here, I'm probably gonna die. There's probably a guy here or here. There could be one in this area too. I'm surprised the bounty's not picked yet. If you land on the bounty right away, you're guaranteed a loadout. As long as you win it. As long as you get your fight and you win your fight, you're guaranteed basically to get a loadout. Which is kind of nice. Alright, so I need to kill that guy. He's probably hiding. I think there's a dude. I hear chests, which is sometimes good. Sometimes mean no one's here, but you can always be surprised. Yeah, someone's here. I hear him. He's like out front to my left somewhere, unless he's up top. Hope I don't get sniped in the back trying to find him. He's going to the train.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Gas is moving.
He's still in that build. He's above me. Wait, is he up top?
Enemy soldier incoming. Reloading.
There's two. Oh, fuck. I like ran right into that. Might be a third one, whoever threw that shit at me.
Targets evaded. Bounty contract been pulled. FFE, danger close. Over.
One guy's really far to my left. I wonder if he's like down here. I think he ran.
Target grid struck. No casualties.
Interesting. I should have just pushed that. I don't know why I was so like cautious. I think part of it was I didn't trust that push because there's two of them. And I really didn't want to fight two at the same time and get pinched. So I held back a little bit. Should be a buy station here. I need my loadout. My bounty's still alive. He's gone. Long gone is what I should say. I think someone just got a bounty behind me. Or you, not a bounty, but I think you got a thing.
Cancel that. I'm reloading.
There's another one above me.
Changing mags.
I might get shot in the back. Yeah, that's what happened. I was a little worried if I pushed away. He's in the big building behind me. And I was a little worried about that. I should have stayed closer to it. I still would have died, but I wanted to push the guy broke, and then I'd have more cover, and I'd have more time to plate. But the second player pushing around really fucked me over, unfortunately. Oh well, GG's. We'll queue up another one. It's the first game today. Not really the end of the world, but shit happens. I wonder if I want to use, I don't know. Would a kilo be a better weapon setup? Potentially. I don't even know if I have all the attachments. The other question is, do you run an optic on it? You probably should. Probably put like a red dot on there. It'd make more sense.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon.
Easy, Acronis? Nah. I'm telling you, man, the vast majority of streamers, and I think the problem is people use the word streamer, like, in a weird way. I don't think I think of a streamer as the same way that you think of a streamer. Let's put it that way. Like, I would say... what would I put on this? Do I need a barrel? And also, do I need the quick draw grip?
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the Warzone has been authorized.
I mean, you could just run irons. Maybe something like that. Like, I think the Cronus obviously is popular for people because you have, like, the average Call of Duty player, and they're just like, oh, I want to be better at gaming. And then you get told, like, oh, if you buy this device, you can utilize a Cronus, or you can have, like, a controller with mods and whatever else. But the reality is that I don't think it's that common. For the casual player, yeah, it is probably more common. You know, they sell X amount of units on Amazon. You can just go see, like, how many they sell per month. There's extensions to tell you. But when it comes to, like, your pro player streamers, they usually have more to lose for that. So they're in my opinion, they're less likely to do it. They don't want to get caught cheating. They don't want to lose their audience. They don't want to get kicked out of an esports organization or a pro org if they're in one. That would be like instant termination. They lose contracts. They lose money if they get exposed for it. Their fan base might take a hit, and their reputation in general. So people will potentially, like, kind of quit playing with them. But the reality is that they could help you have less recoil. That's how they're designed, right? But when it comes to, like... I was going to say he might re-peek me. But the reality for most people is that recoil is really easy to control. It's just, I think the average player isn't aware of it because they're bots. He's plating. I'm gonna lose this fight.
All bounty targets. Changing max.
Or he's not plating. I'm just bad. He's gonna get behind that wall, and then I'm in trouble. God, he wants to live so bad. Like, I don't know why you gotta play like that. Like, like I'm probably gonna kill you. Just let it fucking happen. Like, just let it happen, dude. Instead, he's gotta, like, run off and be like, no, don't hurt me. He's right here, or at least was. No, open the door, bro.
I saw the light there.
This guy will probably push me. Hope you got plates, because I don't fucking have any. think he's inside.
You've got gas moving in.
Yeah, he's in here.
Moving here. Cancel
We saw him in the window for a second. Interesting way to fight that, though. Wish I had, like, more plates.
Reloading.
Or I wish I had, like, a grenade.
I'm reloading.
Gotta go for your headshots, too. Headshots help you win. All the time. It's like just... You're gonna get like 3 or 4 times more damage when you hit a headshot, so... Do your best to do that.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I actually don't see him. He's closer than I thought. It's like they don't want me to get plates. They don't want me to get my loadout. They won't want me to succeed. Wish I had more money for another bounty. Not a bounty, but a UAV. I thought I saw someone moving back this way earlier, but maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised though if someone's over here still. Like, it's a super common spot. People like to just sit up on top of builds and be safe, quote quote. I don't blame them. I need a heart. I need like a heartbeat or something. A UAV would be solid. You gonna land up top? Let's say that's crazy. I think I heard someone.
Reloading.
I did hear someone parachute, but that's not what I was. I gotta lose that fight. I don't know how I feel about the Lodra, dude. Like, sometimes it's really good, and then sometimes it's just... I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it sticks. Back to back, couldn't enjoy my kills either. Got shot in the back. Yeah. Like, you get a kill and you're like, all right, cool. Can I get plates? Can I get armor? No. Can I go get the buy station? No. Like, you can't get shit. I'm dead. I'm dead.
We lost that one.
I hate that handgun. Whoever gets first shot wins. And then also, it has this fire rate on it. Like, it's really slow. So you can pull the trigger as fast as you want. Doesn't matter. It'll only shoot like every 2 or 3 seconds. Not really, but it feels like that. So if you shoot first and you hit them, you can fire your second shot before they can fire their second shot. So even if they hit you, you hit them again, you win. That pistol sucks. And I always lose in the gulag to that one. Usually, I would blame it on keyboard mouse, no aim assist with a handgun versus a controller player with aim assist. It's really, really fucking strong with handguns. So you have an advantage with a handgun early on when you land or early in the game when you have a gulag. Like, handgun gulags are just super crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but aim assist on a pistol is just, in my opinion, one of the strongest things in the game. And you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's like, no, it matters. Like, it makes such a huge difference in a fight. It's not even funny. Players can like dive, slide, and they still get the sticky aim assist where you're just trying to hit people in the face and you can't win. What's up, Prankster? How you doing, man? I see you over on YouTube. Guys, if you're going to go like the YouTube stream for me, just head over to the YouTube page, and you guys can do that. The more likes we get, the more views we get. So I'd appreciate it as well. I'd like to break like 100, but I don't think that'll happen. Let me get you guys a link for it. If you go... I'll pin it. That way you guys can find it. But if you guys like it enough, we can end up getting more viewers on YouTube than we have on Facebook, which does help me. So I'd appreciate it. Fuck, it's hot in here. I'm dying. I can't focus when it's hot. Oh, we're not live on Twitch, are we? No, we are. I just started it. I need to pull up the chat. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All in a row. Nice. I love it. Call of Duty and Activision are Activision and Microsoft are going to merge, I think. I don't know if it's going to go through another court case, but I just saw an update where it said it went through.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
That'll be nice.
We're holding for deployment.
Not really, but that's crazy. It's always weird to me. It's like back in, I don't know, was it like the 70s, 80s? They decided to break up a lot of companies. Like Bell Communications, for example. And then ever since they did that, all these other companies just continuously buy other companies over and over and over. And now we have like 2 major companies, like like for each industry. It's like, nope, they just buy everything and everybody. And now there's like no competition. Now you have Call of Duty being sold to Microsoft. But it's not COD, it's like Blizzard. So you have all the Blizzard games like World of Warcraft, Diablo, you name it. All of that goes to Microsoft now, which is kind of crazy. 7 days, 17 hours for this. I don't even know what you get for that. I haven't been paying attention to the events because I just don't care about it. It's the weed event. Don't you guys care about smoking weed? No, I really don't. Like, I really, really do not. Like, it means nothing to me. I don't have any issues against smoking. You can do whatever you want, but it's just such a weird one. Sup, Rich? How you doing, man? Thanks for watching over on YouTube. Feel free to leave a like, man. It does help the stream a lot, and since we're starting over, I would appreciate it. I'm dead here. I'm dead. It's a pistol, dude. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, fuck me, dude. I pressed my... Ah, god damn it. I pressed a lot of wrong buttons there. I threw a smoke, and if you throw a smoke, it makes you stand still, like, after you throw it. You can't sprint. You get stunned, basically. So you'll throw it, and then your character has this really slow recovery time, and I was trying to slide to move, and then I pressed my fucking menu button, too. Like, it was just a disaster. It was like misclick after misclick after misclick. I was trying to plate and then slide up the fucking staircase, but no. Also, we got the shitty pistol here, but he seems pretty predictable. I might be okay with this if I hit the headshot here. There we go. I got the headshot on your face. We're good. Watching since MDU2? Nah, appreciate it, man. What do you want to bet a guy's camping here? There's 2 bounties. But I can still recover. I mean, there's 140 left. I don't have a gulag, but if I get a weapon this time, instead of having 2 guys try to land on the bounty and fight it out with a handgun, like, that's so fucking stupid. I might be able to hunt this bounty down if it's not too crazy. Get a loadout. And maybe start making some progress on some kills. Am I gonna win? No. Am I gonna get a few kills? Maybe. But rough start for sure.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
Where is he at? He's just in a house?
Moving here.
Interesting. Am I hearing shit? I swear to God I heard a footstep. Oh, he's running, dude.
Moving
He's like
here.
out of here. Wonder if he's gonna try to run me over. I actually don't know where to shoot that. Well, I'm never getting my bounty. He's gone. He just fucking took off. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a dude in the house across the street. I feel like there always is. Someone landing.
Standing by.
1-1 requesting recon at this time. Target down. Enemy soldier incoming. I'm reloading. Gas is closing in.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight terminated.
Max. Reloading.
No bounty, but what are all these guys doing out here? It's kind of weird that there's like 3 of them. Four kills, no loadout money. That's typical. Money doesn't exist in this game, don't you guys know? I get a vehicle. I was kind of annoyed at the bounty disappearing on me, and he just ran away. So it's like, okay, I'm never gonna get my loadout if that's the case. But if I can get a another bounty, and it's close, and he doesn't run away,
Moving here. Bounty targets
maybe I'll have
identified.
enough money.
Weapons
But
free.
by that time, I think I'll get a free loadout here anyway, if I survive. Why does it make me crouch? I don't know if I like that. Guess where he is? He's probably here.
Moving here. That was close. I'm reloading.
What if he has plates? I promise if I re-peek that I like re-peek full.
Enemy UAV overhead. Around.
He'll jump.
I'm fading here. Throwing grenade.
I have to back off.
Changing mags.
Sometimes you need to like disengage. I'm kind of shocked he let me run through the house like that. He should have been spraying me in the butt the whole time up the stairwell and killed me. Like, I was pretty much dead when he cracked me. But, you know, sometimes you get... Sometimes you get a little lucky.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. 1-1 requesting recon at this time. Moving here.
I got all the fucking way out there. Damn, it's dead over here. Holy fuck.
Moving here.
Maybe, but I think that guy's in a vehicle. Yep. I don't think I'll ever catch him.
Moving here.
And there's another guy in a vehicle, the chopper. That's where that guy is. I think that's gonna work in my favor. I could push out that way, but I don't know where anybody is. There's a loadout here, but I think that was from this guy or the other guy. It's kind of dead. I need to get a vehicle and leave and go like way away. But I also need to get a bounty so I could get more UAV money. Then I could start looking for more people. But I need to be like down here. I see a guy in a car. He's on the buy.
You're losing ground. Move it. I'm reloading.
There's probably more than one. My guy just got killed. Ooh. He might push me here. He's here or oh.
Reloading.
I'm gonna say he's either in the house or he's somewhere.
Changing mags.
The answer is he's in the house. Ballsy push. I'm gonna run out of plate stuff. He re-challenges me here. I'm in trouble.
I'm reloading.
And yes, he can shoot through that. More worried about getting sniped. I hear him. Can I jump up top? I don't remember. He's just gonna sit in there. I should push him. I don't like fighting in buildings. Fuck it.
Reloading.
I say I was gonna lose that. That's the hard part of being a mouse player sometimes. Like, I can't turn around like he can. So if you like cut close to me turning left and trying to fight you doesn't always work.
One requesting recon at this time.
Why can't I buy stuff? Like, why does it do that? Like, if I back off, it's still... I don't understand that. That pisses me off. I can't see him, dude. Like, I literally cannot see him. He blends in with the trees and the rocks so well there. I fucking could not see him when I was trying to fight him. I was like, I see the rock. I kind of see where he is. But it was just, like, gray. And I had no way to see him. Like, I can't believe I died there. But yeah, that was my fault for just being stupid. What's up, Bevy? How you doing, man? God, I really hate the visibility in this game. I wish there was a way to fix it. I don't know. Like, I guess you could maybe change some Windows settings to increase your brightness contrast, but I don't know. Yeah, I saw you playing RuneScape not too long ago. How's that going? Have you checked out the new one? The 3D, like, new Wildlands or whatever it's called? Yeah, Dragon Wilds. I don't know. I played it a little. I streamed it once. I ended up getting like copper or something, and then I just was like, I'll play it again later, and just haven't played since then. Yeah, it's very Valheim similar, but like, how else are you gonna make a RuneScape game that's not top down? I feel like that's the only option you have, because you're really just gonna make Minecraft essentially with RuneScape stuff. Like, that's that's just how it's gonna work. It's the same thing. So I feel like they're limited in that way. I guess the question is, what are they going to do with the actual overall gameplay? Wetting in here. I'm trying to like focus, but I'm fucking hot. I can't focus when I'm hot. Like, I don't know. I've always been that way. It's like, it gets too warm and I start sweating. My mental capacity just goes out the fucking window. Had a blast on that game. I haven't played Arc Raiders. I never got a code. I don't know if you needed one. I think you did, but I never got one, so I just didn't play it. I didn't really try though. Was like, anyone got a code? And no one messaged me, so I just that was it. I like did not try any harder than that. I'm sure if I emailed or found people to email, I probably would have gotten one, but I just was kind of content watching other people play. I still don't understand what it is. Like, I know it's an extraction shooter, but what do you do? Like, what's the point? Like, I saw some guys play, and they would go into a room, and they would get, like, a canister, and then they would do other stuff on a console thing, and then they would, like, run away. I was like, okay, so you're unlocking stuff, or, like, I don't know. It just seemed weird.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up. Stand by.
I guess there's quests. Okay. All I saw was like people using a Magnum as like their gun and like some weird hip fire thing, and they were just fighting like mechanical spiders. And I was like, okay, it looks interesting, but I don't know if it looks fun. Like, it seems like it's just the same thing. Like, you're just fighting a spider all the time. And I'm like, okay, like, how is this different than other extractions or Tarkov? Like, yeah, it's third person, but I know I'm being highly critical of it right now, but part of that comes from me just not understanding the purpose of it, you know? I always feel like when I'm drinking with a straw, it's like, where's the straw? You're just trying to find it. Meanwhile, you're like deep throating that shit over here, just trying to like search for it. Looking gross as fuck. Where'd the straw go?
Battle Royale.
It's crazy. All right, last game was actually really good. Minus the whole pulling up, jumping out, and then not being able to see the player I was fighting. Like, that shit was stupid. If I could fix anything in Call of Duty, I'd probably put player visibility above everything else. Everything. Don't worry, he's got aim assist on a controller. He'll kill me. I'm telling you, man, handgun, pistol, aim assist is the strongest thing in Call of Duty if you're a keyboard mouse player. The only reason I killed him was because I landed first and shot him first. I don't think he knew I was here, and I think he shit his pants when I shot him because he threw a grenade. The quest tasks. I don't know. I want to play it. And then I saw a lot of people get upset that they can't play anymore. And it's like, it looks cool. I like the idea of third person. I played a lot of PUBG, and people are like, well, third person sucks. I'm like, fuck you. Third person's fun. Yeah, it's cheap. Sure. But it's fun. I could third person abuse people, and it's a great time. Okay? Nah, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck, there's two of them. That's not the same guy. I think the other guy ran in there. Ah, fuck. He's got a Terminator skin. I can't see that shit to save my life. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I would have lost to the second player, but that's why I didn't want to push, because I knew that other guy would come flying around the corner. They're basically scavs. So drones called snitches that let people... Yeah, I saw those little things that fly around with like the red laser kind of thing, sort of stuff. Interesting. When does the game come out, or when's their next release? Is it like months away, or is it like soon? I heard September. Interesting.
The fight is ready.
I'm doing math.
Be ready.
March, April, May, June. I just trying to figure it out, man. We gotta play it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We shall see.
Earn redeployment or
I think it'd be
die
fun.
trying.
It's just another game I gotta buy. A whole nother one. Oh boy. Never knew I hit him. Double tap. I swear, dude, like, Gulag players are either really good or just clueless. Like, there's no in between. It's either just, like, another guy who's, like, the best ever. And if he goes for that bounty, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. You need to fuck off right now, sir. You know, if he's going for it, he'll pop his shoot and then go over, but I don't think he's doing it. He's landing here. Don't worry, I'll get shot out of the air here in a second anyway, so. You fucking rat bastard. Don't do it. You fucking cuck. Oh my god. He took the bounty and got absolutely shit on. Wait, did he throw? He threw a decoy. I thought it was a guy right there. It does footsteps and gun sounds. This guy has a loadout. That's comforting. I forgot I had a UAV. That's so funny. Or I'm dead here for sure. He snipes me anywhere I die. Anywhere. Foot, toe, nuts, balls. Doesn't matter.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Kind of weird he's camping that hard, though. I have enough to get a loadout, but he's sitting on it, so
Precision airstrike standing by.
that ain't gonna happen. Ah, I can't win that, dude. The fucking gun's too weak. Even though I shot him first, I still lost. I'd buy a game for you because it's that good. I might let you. You force me to play it, you know? Might be how that works. Jeff, did you donate 100 stars? Or why does it say 200 stars? Oh, I probably because I didn't reset it. Interesting. I don't mind at all. So what have you been besides playing games? You just working? What did Pie Man do this time? Is he playing Rebirth? Oh no. Ooh, that's gross. Yeah, just working and fishing. Ah, there you go. That makes sense. Gotta have your hobbies, I guess. I kind of want to get a job that's not gaming, so I can leave my house. Like at this point in time, I'm thinking about it. I wanna go out. I want to do something, but I also don't want to find a job that sucks, because then I'll very quickly want to go back to making content videos and then just not doing it. At this point, I might as well make an OnlyFans because I'm just getting fucked anyway. Like, good grief. I'd sub. First sub, easy. GG, done. We're set. I'll send you toe pics. Got you. I just wish solos did not have a 2 to 3 business waiting period to get into a lobby. That would make me happy, but no. It's kind of crazy how long it takes to get into a game. It's just solos. Like, it's searching for like different milliseconds right now to get a better host, and it's expanding so you have more players with better connections. But I swear to God, I sit here for like 5 minutes, and it's like, oh yeah, we're still looking for 100 players. It's like, fuck off. Just, yeah, Warzone, man. I don't know. Sometimes I like playing it. Other times, nah. It's not like the end of the world. It's not the worst game I've ever played, but with the glitches lately, sometimes. If Call of Duty fixed, I'd argue like visibility, cheating, I think you'd have a lot less complaints out of me. The aim assist issue, they're never going to fix, so I can't really complain. Controller being god tier compared to keyboard mouse. I think my favorite thing I saw recently was Metaphor did a solo event. And during that event, he killed a bunch of other players that were controller players. And a lot of them were complaining about how they lost their aim assist. Like, their aim assist got broken. And it's like, oh, I lost aim assist. I didn't have aim assist. And it's like, oh, it's a mouse and keyboard player. Like, he doesn't have aim assist. And they were complaining that they lost their aim assist against a keyboard mouse player. Like, dude, I get it. I understand the complaint. but controller players complaining about losing aim assist is really rich. Like, we don't have it. We've never had it. Like, how do you think we feel all the fucking time when we gotta fight some sweaty ass controller player and we're using a keyboard mouse with no aim assist? So it's so funny. We're basically arguing the same thing but from different viewpoints. But it's like, oh, so you're admitting that your aim assist is insanely powerful and it's the only reason you can actually aim and hit people. It's like, well, yeah, but no. Like, it's fucking comedy. But what else are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna have aim assist be a thing? You know, I'm gonna lose here because once I land, that guy's gonna push me. Don't you dare. You rocket firing son of a bitch. I saw the bazooka and I was like, please no. Oh, my bounty died. Yeah, I always get the bounty off rip, but I never kill him. Somebody else always beats me to it. Every time. That'd be in the house, you bitch. There's another guy driving a car. I have loadout money.
Marking buy station. Changing mags.
This scope feels funny. I know there's gonna be a guy here.
Cancel that.
Always a guy here. To lose aim assist would be a big... Well, yeah, absolutely. And that's why I say I understand the argument. Like, if you lose aim assist unexpectedly, you're going to be mad about it. But the whole problem that you are dependent on aim assist is the argument I'm making. And it's like, hey, it's kind of funny that once you lose it, you get upset because you lost because of it, right? And then you're like, oh, aim assist isn't that strong, though. It's like, why are you complaining then? You know what I mean?
I'm reloading.
I think it's just that controller players downplay how much aim assist helps them. I think the pro players are usually pretty honest. Like, a lot of them are pretty like, yeah, it's fucking crazy, but that's why we do it. Because it works. Like, you know. But I also think a lot of them sometimes will downplay how strong aim assist really is. And they're like, oh, it's not that strong. And then it's like, oh, it's not? Like, since when?
Moving here.
But I think the general population downplays how fucking powerful that shit is.
You're losing ground.
I think more pro players are willing to admit it and be like, yeah, that shit's a little ridiculous and it could probably be toned down. But I would also make an agreement that it's like, well, you can't really just entirely get rid of it, because if you do, keyboard mouse players are probably going to slap everybody in the fucking face, and there's nothing you can do against it. You might be able to hold your own on a controller with no aim assist, but you're going to have a lot of situations that will not go your way. I need more money for a UAV. don't know if he's still plating or if he ran further back when I smoked it. I just didn't want him to like HDR me in the face. Trying to die. Shouldn't pro players be on a level playing field? I don't agree with crossplay. Realistically, yes, in a perfect world, but we don't live in one. It's also Call of Duty, and they don't care. Oh, eat my whole ass, dude. You're just camping up there the whole fucking time. I have 2 of them here. I got fucking sandwiched. All right, GG's.
Welcome to the gulag.
I break
Right,
armor
we
multiple times and I
redeploy
get pushed. I love that. Aim assist is crazy strong. Like, it is absurdly strong. And that's the whole thing that people also don't realize is how it helps you and the situations at which you have an advantage and when you have an advantage. And a lot of the gunfights, the map design helps you. So if you're in a building, you're in a stairway, you're in a hallway, aim assist sticks really well to players that have limited movement. So I can't slide, run, jump because aim assist will stick to me in the hallway, right? And the problem there is that you have that advantage with a controller aim assist where if I'm running sliding, you can just lock onto me and just destroy me. But if you come running sliding and you have a controller, you can lock onto me even though you're running and sliding and I have to aim pixel perfect to headshot you or body shot you while you get the controller aim assist on top of being able just to be able to move at the same time. That's where the complaints mostly come from, is that you have like the unique ability to do things that I can't do and you're not doing it. Like, it's the aim assist is doing it for you, right? Like the controller is doing the input for you. It's not something you're conscious of. So it's like, why should you get rewarded for having sloppy aim in a game where they want to make it to where like the best player wins, or kind of like well, I wouldn't say the best player, but the idea of like, well, I outshot you, I outplayed you, I should win, right? And then it's like, that doesn't really apply when one player has aim assist and the other doesn't. I think the exaggeration of how good keyboard mouse is compared to players with aim assist is downplayed. Like, I think they just like, well, I think developers think keyboard and mouse is way stronger than what it actually is. And then they downplay how strong aim assist is. That's what I should be saying. So you get in these arguments about aim assist versus keyboard mouse, yada, yada, yada.
Loadout drop headed your way.
But it's also funny too, because like everyone's like, oh, PC players just bitch. And it's like, dude, have you ever played PC? And they're like, no. And it's like, then shut the fuck up. Like, like I see that all the time. It's usually the majority of people that have never played anything but controller complain about keyboard mouse the most. And it's like, have you ever tried it? And they're like, nope. And it's like, why? And it's like, well, I don't have a PC. It's like, okay. How does that make aim assist less powerful then? And it's like, it doesn't. It doesn't. They just, most of the time players just don't know any better because they've never experienced it. And then once you start playing keyboard mouse and then you experience it, you're on the receiving end of it, you start realizing very quickly like how crazy it can be. And you're like, oh, maybe they got a point. Can't admit that though. That's you don't want to do that. If you admit it, you're in trouble. I kind of want to take this car. Go for a ride. I think there might be a guy up top here. Because being downtown is fun, but when you don't have a UAV, it's not fun. It's never fun. Finding players, killing players is a little bit more of a challenge. I mean, he doesn't have any armor. Get his ass. Bitch. He's like, what? Looking for me? He'll probably snipe me here with his HDR here in a minute.
Changing mags.
How are you still alive? That's fucking crazy. You should be dead, sir. Now, I don't think there's a rope in here other than the main elevator. He's probably camping that shit. Oh, yeah. Incoming cheater comment here. Okay, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I thought he called me a cheater, but he didn't. Okay, props. Props to him. I thought he was gonna do it.
Changing mags.
But that's like a little lesson you guys can learn too. Like how I peeked that, I hear him, and I already know players sometimes like to sit here. So I like sideswiped it and checked it first, and then it's like, oh, I found out where he was, and then I re-peeked it, lined up, centered, and then pre-fired when I walked out.
I'm reloading.
So there's a big difference there on how I played it. Whoa. Yo. That's not very nice. Where's he shooting me from? No. Why? I don't like it. I want to snipe him. Paranormal hack, piece of shit. Someone's saying it. Someone's cheating. That's interesting. I mean, there's always one, right? I might get sniped by this guy. I should have went and fought him, but I think I'm gonna go grab a UAV and a selfie. Or at least I'm gonna try. I only got 5, dude. Ugh. That's why I don't like downtown. You just don't get kills. You need UAVs, you need bounties. You need to be able to call that shit and roll UAVs constantly. What the fuck? Wait. Okay. I guess it didn't let me buy it. That's weird. Someone's shooting out here. I think I didn't buy an airstrike, but I bought a self. Literally showed up and I heartbeated you. That's always the funniest thing to me too, is like when people accuse others of cheating in the chat. It's always like, well, dude, you were on my heartbeat, or dude, you're on my UAV. You're just an idiot. Like, like the cheater accusations get thrown around so much that players just don't know what to believe anymore, and they just argue about like really simple shit that you can prove or disprove. Like it's just fucking comedy. I could fuck him up with an airstrike. Alright, so I got one here. I could just go over here and try to hold them all out.
Reloading.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
I don't know. It's gonna be risky doing that because they're back like here, I thought. And they're at farm. I need to kill the guy closer to me, most likely. Which he'll be up on top, probably over here.
Moving here.
The question is, can I catch him before one of these dudes pushes me? Might get sniped in the back. That's a strong possibility, dancing up here.
Got gas moving in.
We know someone's here because they were on the radar. They could have pushed out, but I fucking doubt it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I haven't heard a single footstep. And I do not like that one fucking bit. Wish I had UAV money. We know there's gonna be a guy back here too. At least one. I could take the car. I don't know. There's got to be some dude just chilling. Most likely out here. There's a lot of cars and shit. Someone's running advanced. Yeah, he's over there. He's got an advanced for sure. So I don't know if I want to fight him. He's on the buy. Nice shot. GG's. It's over. I'm dead. GG's. He'll just push me. Man, he'll tracer me through the shit. I was just unlucky. He hit his headshot and I didn't get enough flinch. Do I stream on other platforms? If only I had a way for you to tell that. I know I'm being sarcastic, but there's a pinned link where it says you can watch my YouTube stream. There's also usually a link in the description that goes to Linktree, which has my Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, all three, which I'm streaming on currently. I know that's sarcastic and I know that's rude, but I get that question like 1,000 times a day. But yes, I multi-stream to almost every platform. I don't do TikTok because I'd have to change my setup, and I don't have a stream key for it, and I don't really want to do that. It's a whole nother mess. I have to run another program, slows my PC down, not worth it. If I could just run it on the other program, I would, and then you guys could watch me there. But Twitch and YouTube are the best ones. Facebook is probably the best in terms of monetary stuff. If you guys were wondering about how to support, you can sub on Facebook, you can donate on Facebook, and I get a larger percentage. You can't sub on Twitch because I don't have a subscription. I think that pretty much covers it. And then I don't stream on Kick yet. Well, I used to, but I guess I could go live there anyway. I just don't. It's another chat I got to look at. Yeah, thanks. Facebook sucks. I get that a lot. People say the quality's not great. But I wish you guys could see the descriptions. And part of me is just more upset with Facebook because if you're watching on mobile, I want to argue it's not your fault. The only thing is that when you're on mobile, it'll have like a comment section where you can type, and right above your comment, it'll have like a link, and you can click that and it goes directly to YouTube, but nobody sees it. Then there's a description, and usually in the description, I have a link to everything, but nobody sees that either because in order to see that link, what you have to do is you have to go to my Facebook page. So you're on the stream, you're watching the stream. Then you go to my Facebook page, you scroll, find the live stream, and then you click the more option. Then you can see the description. Otherwise, you just can't see it, and it's stupid. Like, I blame Facebook for that. And the part of it is, like, I get questions like you asking all the time, like, do you stream somewhere else? And it's like, I put links there. Why don't you guys see them? And then I realized, oh, it's not your fault. Facebook makes it impossible to see those links, which just pisses me off because it's like how, like, that doesn't help me if you guys can't find the links, right? And that's Facebook's fault. Tanner, seriously, dude, thanks for the 500. I didn't expect that, and I appreciate it a lot. So thank you, dude. That should get pinned too, by the way. But thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I went over the whole description thing on stream a while ago, and I found out that it was hidden. And that makes me more mad than anything else. Because I've streamed here for years, and it's like, how come people don't fucking know I stream on these other platforms? And it's just like, Facebook doesn't let you see the description unless you back out of the stream, go to the page, and scroll down. You know how many people are going to do that? 0. Nobody's going to do that. And then the pinned comment is really fucking annoying too, because you pin the comment, and it only shows like half of the comment. So you don't even see the link. And most people don't even click it to see the full link either because they don't know that they can. And it's just like, Facebook, why? Like, part of the reason they don't want you to leave Facebook. They want you to stay on the platform. So they have that feature to work, but they don't want it to work as well as it should. And the main reason is they want to keep you on Facebook. Because how do they make money if you go to YouTube? They don't. You know, I might if you donate or sub or, you know, click and hang out. But if you leave Facebook, they lose a customer, right? So they get kind of salty. But dude, seriously, thanks again for the 500 stars. Let me know what your name is over on Twitch or on YouTube, and I can keep you in mind. Everyone always has different account names. It'll be like YOLO Swag 420 69 XX something something on Twitch, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And it's like Kyle on Facebook, and it's like, oh, like nice to meet you, Kyle. And what kind of name is that? I don't know if I should land here or here. I want the bounty. The question is, do I have to fight someone? The other problem is it's a little far out. And if I grab this bounty, I have to grab it, loot, and then I have to go find whoever the bounty is, kill them, come back, and kill whoever's landed over there. And it's like, should I just land there and kill people early or do it this way? And I don't know the answer. Had sniper rifles for days. Alright, let's go.
Moving here.
My bounty. I don't want to take a car because there's probably guys in these bunkers. But, I mean, it might not be a bad idea. This just has a slow fire rate. That's why I don't... Oh, fuck. Actually, yeah. Kind of a weird fight, but okay. Oh, there's a guy to my left. You think he'll let me push that? Sup, dude? Try the Iron Sight Krig as sniper support. I thought the Krig kind of sucked, though. Question is he sitting behind a building? Is he in the tunnel? Is he in a corner? He ran off. The question is, where did he go? I don't like that. That's a big area. Someone else got a loadout behind me, which is nice. That would have been sick.
Reloading.
I can't believe I didn't kill that other guy, dude. It's gonna haunt my dreams. Come over from Facebook. Hey, you got the same name. There you go. That's easy to remember. Appreciate it, man. I think YouTube is kind of the play for me at some point. Like, Facebook is obviously gonna be mostly where I post most of my content. But over time, if I get more serious about uploading, once I start doing video content and everything else, I think streaming could be more successful on YouTube. But I would need to get enough viewers on YouTube to leave likes. Because if you get enough likes, you can become trending on YouTube. And then you go from like a couple hundred viewers to thousands of viewers. So it all adds up at some point. I'm gonna get shot here. I fucking know it, dude. I can feel it in my bones. Deep down in my plums. The storm is also gonna be pushing my shit. Neat. I'm a
Heads up.
bounty.
An enemy squad marks you as a bounty target.
Kara from Facebook also. Sup, Kyle? Hey, man. I'm never gonna remember all these names. It's gonna be hard to figure out. Like, if Twitch had the sub option for me right now, that would also be helpful, but I haven't gotten that fixed yet, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't really want to take a quad. Where my bounty is? He could be behind me? No bounties here.
Moving here.
Maybe here. I know the AMAX isn't as strong as it once was today. It got patched. But I'm gonna have to find an alternative. Maybe the Kilo. He's gonna try to run me over.
Changing mags.
Fuck, I'm getting shot in the back, dude. Oh, one of them's my bounty. That ain't good. More worried about getting sniped by the other guy. I think there's two, but I don't know where they went. My bounty went left, so I feel like the other guy's fighting.
Moving here.
I gotta back up. I might get sniped. AMAX isn't hitting nearly as hard, and that HDR is
I'm reloading.
a bit of a challenge, unfortunately.
Solid work evading the enemy.
Reloading.
Clear for now.
He'll re-peek it. Or he ran, but I think he's sitting on the edge and he's gonna re-peek me. Yeah, that's probably what I would
Moving
do.
here.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Unless he's out of plates. But you can also just jump off and hold me out.
Gas is inbound.
Changing mags.
Kinda like that. Have a heartbeat. Might be useful for me.
Precision airstrike standing by.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a dude down there.
Marking buy station.
Do I want to go out this way or not? That's $1 million question. I need a bounty, but there's no bounties. Everyone just goes for them, so they don't exist anymore. Like, there's only like 2 on the whole map. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, maybe. I think I saw 3. They're so far away. Need a buy station, actually. I could go here and grab
Marking buy
UAVs.
station.
There might be a guy camping up here.
Cancel that.
Sometimes they sit In that build.
Moving here.
Or over down here.
One requesting recon at this time.
That's partly right. He is camping, but is he fighting? My guy. I think he's trying to fight this other dude. Oh, there's a guy behind me.
Moving here.
But I think he was trying to fight the other guy on top of that build.
Priority tasking request received. We're a dot.
I don't know if I should fight that. How's he above me? Nah, I'm gonna go grab another UAV.
I'm reloading.
I need to go that way.
Moving here.
Problem is, once I use my UAV, I basically burn it, and then
Standing by.
it only lasts for so long. And by the time I use it, it's GG. I don't really get much out of it.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
I could maybe go out there and grab two. Can I take the car? Oh, this guy. He's still over here.
Reloading.
I had the wrong gun out. That was really awkward. There's a guy here. The car up there kind of makes me a little more nervous.
Reloading.
Looked like a head. I wasn't sure. Something was. No, it is a head. It is a guy. He is sitting up there. You piece of shit. You ratty bastard. My problem is, like, fighting him. I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's just not great because I'll probably get killed going up here, but he's gonna be down there. Oh my god! I could have killed him. I didn't know he was right there. That's so funny. I should have won that. I was not ready. I had my hand off the fucking keyboard. Heard the Krig. You're the second person to tell me that too. I started watching in 2020, but I don't have a console or PC. Wait, what? Oh, when you didn't have one. Uh-oh. Now you get a console with no time. That's kind of sometimes how that goes. Gotten better at the game each day I play. It comes back. Like, the more that you play, and I've said this before, the more that you play, the better you're gonna get. The difference is, are you learning the mistakes that you're making and improving from that? Like, I wasn't kidding about, like, getting better keybinds. That was weird. He should not have done that. I almost died. But, like, getting better keybinds, memorizing my keybinds, and I still make mistakes with my keybinds, but the idea overall is that I'm getting better at predicting things and understanding, you know, like what to press. I don't really think about it as much. I just kind of do it. That helps a lot. And when you go through that motion of repetition, and it's like muscle memory instead of like, what button do I need to press to crouch, you know, and like just weird, silly shit, it goes a long way. And you get better and you improve, and then your fights get better. But the main one is your movement. My movement's pretty rusty still, but it's getting better. And the more that I play, well, the better movement I get. The other thing is awareness, like relearning the maps, locations, figuring out where players like to be, where they like to hide, you know, and figuring that out again. Some of it I remember, some of it's new because the layouts are a little different here. But it's not always too bad.
Enemy UAV is online.
A weird one. Oh, he just got out. Maybe he's grabbing. I don't know what he's grabbing. That's odd. Oh, it's my bounty.
Ground moving.
Well, my bounty is here. And then I don't really want to push that. I mean, I guess I could. The bounty's trying to get kills. That was pretty aggressive.
Reloading.
Damn, this is very aggressive. I don't know. Let's see, is it legit? Strong aim assist in the hallway, maybe? It just locked onto my chest, but that's pretty normal when you get aim assisted. And he's playing pretty aggressive, like he's hunting, so he might be legit. We'll take a look. All right, I got to complain about spectating. I don't care about this screen. Let me see the kill cam. Let me see who killed me. Let me spectate. Don't give me a black screen in the middle of the match because you're pulling me out of the game. You're pulling me out of the suspense, the immersion of the match. Especially if you're in the top 10 and you want to spectate who kills you and you want to see who kills you, and then you want to like watch, you can't see the top 10 kills because guess what? It's over. Like it's done with because you lost the gunfight and now it takes 3 to 5 business days to see the next gunfight and to switch to the next person. So what they should do is they should give you a lower third screen that shows like your placement, your stats, your kills, and then it should give you the option to spectate or leave. You don't need the whole presentation of your outer persona, like your body. You don't need to see it. Like, I don't care about that. I care about the game. Let me see the game. Now, when I back out, you can show me the score screen. Like, that's how that should work. It shouldn't do it the way it does now. Like, it's so bad. And it's like one of the probably the worst decisions they've made because it's like, oh, I want to see who killed me. Can't. Because it takes too long and then the game's over by the time you get back. Like, it's just, oh, it's so frustrating. And if you're like top 5, I've had multiple instances where we're trying to see if somebody was cheating and you die and you're top 10. But when it's top 5, you see a player, you're spectating him, he dies. By the time it switches to the next person, the game is over. And you didn't get to spectate anybody in the top 5. You're just like, oh, it was done. Like, like, it's so dumb. Like, I don't understand the third person, like, scoreboard either. Like, you don't need it. Like, it just seems like, why did you break a thing that you don't need? What's up, Leland? How you doing, man? I feel like part of it is they want to show your skins and they want to use it as an opportunity to show your operator so you can see, like, what you paid for. But it's just so disruptive to the flow of the gameplay. I don't care what skin I have. I already paid for it. I know what I'm wearing. Like, I want to see what happens in the game, not the character operator. Like that. It's just, I don't think they thought about it that way, and I don't understand why. Just enjoying good content. You're trying. We're trying. Now, if I start winning games, that'll be different. Warzone loadouts. Let's see here. Is there a new meta now since everything got patched? Sniper support is the SWAT. The C9? Really? Krig? Kilo? That doesn't surprise me. The Krig? Is mine even leveled up? I don't think my Krig's leveled. I could probably do the SWAT. I don't know about the Krig, though. I'll take a look when I get in the lobby here. I'd be kind of curious if that's the problem. Way back in 2020. And I've been streaming for a while, mostly making like Call of Duty content and other games. Okay, so Krig, Kilo. The AK is kind of booty at the moment. I could probably duplicate this. And then I could... maybe not. Oh. Fuck. And I could maybe change this. What gun do I want?
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
Is it a Black Ops 6 gun? Or is it a battle rifle or something else? Oh, it's that. Mono.
Battle Royale.
Vertical.
Got gas closing in fast. Sometime into the safe zone.
So they're using this as their go-to. Interesting. I don't look at where I was dropping. Maybe here. I'm gonna have to fight somebody for that for sure.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Why do people go for the choppers though? Like, what is the point of that in a solo? Anyone know? Like, are they using the chopper to go do a quest? Or are they just using it to go camp and hide?
Your objective simple. Eliminate all bounty targets.
Like, is there a reason for it? Because to me, it just seems silly. Nice shots, though, I guess.
Changing mags.
I should have peeked that with the other gun.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
Fuck, dude, I had no idea. I was like, I'm getting shot. I don't know. Oh, he's mounted. No wonder I didn't hear him.
The Gulag. Fight to win redeployment. Fight for your life.
I just want my loadout, dude. A lot of the time when I die, and I think this goes for everybody in solo, you don't know that the player is there. And there's no way to know. Like, you get shot at, but if you're out in the open, or you have no cover, and you get shot, you're basically dead. So there's no time to correct the fight. There's no time to get behind cover. There's no time to re-challenge because you just die. You can't hear footsteps because they're not making footsteps. You don't have any other outside methods to detect them with like a UAV or a heartbeat because you probably didn't find one. So if somebody's just sitting in the corner and not moving, you assume nobody's there. And you're like, hey, it's unlooted, no one's here. And then suddenly, dude sitting in a corner mounted with a gun and you have no cover.
Success means redeployment.
I really hate
Failure
that.
means elimination.
But how else do you combat it? There's no way. You just have to play careful or just try to run around and not get hit and then dodge. The fuck are you diving for in the gulag? Weird. I just want to test the SWAT, dude. That's all I want to do. I just want to get my loadout. But I have a feeling they're not going to let me.
Bounty targets marked. Got gas moving in.
LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Why are there 3 players here? He's sniping, which is really fucking annoying.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Fire solution was bad. Miss. Reloading.
I honestly don't know where he ran to. I don't know if he went up top. You can go up here and you can go up here. He also could have went inside or he went toward this area. If I jump on this, I'll get shot at.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I need loadout money. No bounties nearby. I picked one up, but he died. You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. There's a guy here, and there are two in front of me over here. One called a loadout in. One guy's sniping.
I'm right on ammo.
Yikes. No ammo? Hot, hot, hot.
Throwing grenade. I'm reloading. Reloading. Last mag.
God, I have like no fucking ammo.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Can I jump up top there from here? Oh.
I'm hit.
GG's. I'm not winning that.
Enemy
Crap armor, there's no way. I have no ammo, no plates. Well, I have plates, I just had no ammo. So I'm not gonna win that. Unreal. I just wanted a fucking loadout the whole game. And also only having like 20 rounds between like 2 ARs is kind of bullshit. You can't really challenge as much. You can't fight as much. You can crack armor, but you can't really full kill because you can't reload and go push. Like you're like, I got 20 bullets left. What do I do? It's like, nothing. Like, have you thought about logging out and like just giving up on everything? It's like, yeah, sometimes. Ay, ay, ay. All right, loadout time. Let's take a look. The other loadout that people are doing is the Craig. I don't think I can rebuild that though. Delete. I'll keep that one. Delete you. Delete you. We're gonna duplicate. Wait, did I delete the one I wanted? I did. That's awkward. It's fine, we'll fix it. Mono, vertical, extended, commando, and the conversion kit. That makes sense.
Just need to go and balls to the wall.
Let's duplicate you. And then base weapon locked. How do I unlock it? Unlocked in the armory. I fucking hate this game. Like, why doesn't it just link me to the armory from there? Instead I have to like go through like 10 menus to get to the armory and figure it out. It's stupid. New games that I'm looking forward to? Not entirely. I don't really game much. I play this and then that's it. I used to play other games, but when you're trying to stream and pay your bills, you can only play certain games, at least in my experience. Other ones just no one cares about, no one watches. I don't make videos on other content, so it's not the same. I'll probably play Grand Theft Auto, but even then, I'm not even really that excited about it. Like, I've never been really that big into GTA. Like, I played like all of them, but I just never was like super focused on it being like the best, greatest game ever. So it's like, I don't really care about the roleplay stuff, the modding. Like, it's interesting, it's a cool experience, but for me, I just don't care about it. So it's not really my go-to. I've been more of an FPS player, and I can't really think of FPS games that are out that I really care to play. Delta Force, Tarkov, a little bit of Battle Royale style games are always fun, but those are all old. They've been out for a while. Delta Force is newer. It's okay. It's interesting. But I haven't played it much recently. And then I played it a little, but not as much as you'd think. When it first came out, I played it a lot. But I don't know. I just haven't really found a lot of games that I'm super interested in. Expedition 33 seems kind of interesting. But it's also like a turn-based style, kind of like Final Fantasy game, but the story seems interesting. I mean, it could be fun. I just haven't played it, and it's like I don't really want to spend money on a game that I'm not gonna play. I've done that a few times too often, so don't really do that anymore.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
Oh my fucking god, how are you alive? He ran further back.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
think he got shot by someone else at the other house. No, he got shot by a guy camping up top, not moving. That's so fucking cool, dude. So cool. No footsteps, no sounds, no noise whatsoever. God damn it. Love it. I think I've had it already. I don't really know what other games I should play, in all honesty. I haven't really thought about it. Most of the time I think about like what games can I play that people would like watching me stream, and unfortunately everyone's like play PUBG, play Call of Duty, play an FPS game, and
Bounty targets identified.
that's really all I got.
Dropped him. I'm reloading.
God damn it, dude. There's my bounty. Even though the fucking UAV's so late. It's hard to figure out where he is when the bounty says he's over here, but he's 10 feet to your left. 100 feet more so. Alright, so barracks. Maybe challenges? Armory? Weapon? Now, how do I get it? I need experience, but how do you get it? Do you just level up assault rifle experience? But I've also been playing for like 2 hours. Does that mean that's all I've gotten in 2 hours? Or does it not work for Warzone? Team deathmatch? No.
Check your gear and weapons.
I don't like multiplayer COD. Like, let's put it that way. I played all of it for so many years. Like, I just don't care. I like Battle Royale style more. And even then, I kind of don't like this to begin with. Like, I think it's just because it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty has so many problems that
Prep time's over.
the experience can be fun at times, but the problems that come with it really make the negative almost not worthwhile.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Keep for the safe zone.
Like, my last, like, 6 games have all been trash. Look at all the bounties, though. Okay.
Down.
Yikes.
Positive ID on the bounty
I
target.
don't think I'm ever killing that bounty.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I mean, he's all the way downtown, dude. That ain't fucking happening. They're like, no way. Yeah, like I said, ain't no way.
Marking contract.
What is with that bounty placement? That's crazy. Like, not in the building. Outside. Up top. That's better. My issue is it's Superstore, so I'm gonna have to fight for it. But even then, it's like I almost have my loadout anyway. Oh, there's two guys here. I should have kept the car 98.
Moving here.
Oh my god, the recoil. Oh, fuck.
Reloading.
Alright, where's the K98? The thing is, less recoil. I think I broke plates on 2 of them. I'm making a dumb push here.
Changing mags.
I'm gonna lose that because of the compact. The compact's fine, but you have such a fast fire rate that if you don't lock onto your target and you get in like a little back and forth kind of fight like that, you're gonna burn through your ammo so fast that you're dead. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't hit my shots, didn't aim, and GG's. It's over.
Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by. Earn redeployment or die.
All right, fuck it. Either I win this or I lose. I might take a break if I lose this one and go grab food because I'm hungry. Guess not.
I'm back on station. Marking contract.
Kind of a weird place to land, but if there's no one around, I might be okay.
Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
Hey, there's a guy here. My bounty, though.
Vehicle marked. Cancel that.
At 30 rounds. He doesn't get on that car, and he's just sitting up top here. I might have a chance. I don't have a lot of ammo, and I don't have a secondary, so I'd have to kill him with this. Wonder if he's in the window. Yep.
Changing mags.
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job.
He's sitting in there with a little bit of everything. And go get a buy station. I didn't even see him. The timing on that was really funny.
Moving here.
He'll repeat that. Oh, he didn't break my armor.
I'm reloading. Reloading.
Hmm.
Last mag.
I have a lot of ammo. Not my loadout, but he's just gonna sit there. He probably rotated. Ah,
Trophy system
I bought it too fast.
to fire.
Is he just sitting in? I don't know. I'm gonna buy it and get shot in the face, but we'll see.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
I honestly don't know if he's still in there. I have no fucking idea. Like, did he just shoot me and run, or is he like still camping in it?
Closing in. Relocating safe zone.
He's like really skittish and then he's not. Like, it's odd. Oh, someone's sniping at me.
Reloading.
Yeah, maybe this is the go-to. God damn.
Reloading.
That shit was fucking crazy fast for kills. The guy out here. I saw him. He jumped over the wall. He's on the other side by the road. Everyone pops smoke, but I mean, that's why everyone runs Tracer anyway. So it's like, you can use it. It's just, you don't know how many people are going to bop Tracer on you.
1-1 requesting
And then you run into the
recon at this
problem of
time.
them running Tracer, and then you're fucked. Like, you're just like, oh, they shot me through smoke, and then, yeah, you're cooked. Like, what do you do? He's up top. He's camping up on that build. That's kind of a rough push, in my opinion. It's doable if you get him before he shoots you. Not like, easy, but we'll see. Now, is he in the window, or is he upstairs, like, up at the tippy top?
Enemy
Reloading.
Really don't like that angle. That was a crazy shot, dude. GG's.
I'm reloading.
I honestly did not expect him to do that shit. Really hoping to find a line of sight where I could just spray him. Oh, fuck. I was going to say... Oh! How did you pre-fire that? Like, you knew... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. Like, he was not... What was a utility box? Was it ammo and grenades? No, refill. Ah, it's all of the things. That's fancy. I haven't seen one of those yet. I'm still new. There was a guy down here, too. I know that because they were fighting earlier. They were on the UAV earlier, but I don't know if they're still there. The cars there tell me somebody might be. But
Cancel that.
I wouldn't be surprised if they moved somewhere else. I need UAV money, but I need a bounty. And there's no fucking bounties anywhere. Might be a guy in this house here, or the buy station to my left if there is a buy there. That's super common. This house, a lot of the time. I think I saw somebody. Yeah, I think it was a bed frame. The buy station down here, another super common campy little spot. Ridge line out here occasionally. The mic's moving, so somebody's somewhere close. Maybe. These houses down here, strong possibility. Usually the ones next to the buy station or this big one back here. Also, the car turning is kind of wonky. It seems really fast. You gonna go in the build? You gonna go in the build? You gonna go camp? You're so cool, dude. I wish I was cool. Yeah, sit there and snipe. Oh, there's one above me. You bitch. I'll get pushed by the other guy probably.
Reloading.
Yelp.
Enemy UAV is online.
I should have won that. Fuck, dude. I don't know why it didn't let me slide. I was trying to like scooch over and I just missed a couple shots. Tanner, thanks for the $2 dono on YouTube. That's a first. Appreciate that, man. Haven't seen a super chat for a hot minute. Means a lot. Thanks, dude. Awesome. Okay, so we're learning a few things. The SWAT seems like it does a good amount of damage. The current build's okay. Iron sights, I guess you could run irons. You could always swap out. You could swap something on it. I don't know what you would take off. Like, let me think. You'd probably keep the muzzle. You could maybe take off the rear commando grip, maybe. Or you could take off the foregrip, the vertical one. I don't know what would be better or worse to take out. But one of them would probably let you get maybe a little bit better of a sight picture if you don't like the iron sights. But honestly, I don't think they're a problem. I think they're fine. So, I kind of like it. I have 2 classes with it. That's funny. I thought I deleted that one. Or was that one going to be my my Krig class, but I don't have a Krig because it's like, you got to unlock it in the armory. Kind of silly how that works. Also, how much experience do we get? 2861. If you play multiplayer and level up the guns, can you use them in Warzone? I think so. Unless you have to level them strictly in Warzone, but I don't know how that works. I haven't played for 2 years, so all those changes, not a clue. Asking the wrong guy. I wonder how long that... Oh, it's probably because it's a comment. That's why it stays there. It's not like pinned, but... I haven't seen how they do the super chat stuff on YouTube yet. When I used to stream on YouTube, we had super chat, but it wasn't like it is today. It's different. Like the streams. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, I'm just kind of like bored or frustrated right now, so I'm probably not the most exciting person to watch. Like that gunfight, I feel like that gunfight in the house, I should have won it. And it's like, I always feel like it's the submachine gun that fucks me. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, I always get in a gunfight and I shoot somebody with it, and it just doesn't feel like it has the damage. And I'm like, I'm hitting him, breaking armor, hitting, and then it's like he doesn't die. And it's like, why? So I don't know if I like this thing or if it's a piece of shit, but sometimes it's really good. Other times I feel like it's just really, really obnoxious and just doesn't seem like it kills damage. Like it doesn't kill as hard. Like, I feel like I have to have them broke before I use it in order to win the fight. Because if they have plates, it seems like I always lose the fight. It's like, well, it's a submachine gun. Like, it should work. So I can't tell. Maybe there's a better submachine gun now. But I honestly have no idea. Ooh, center zone already if I land this. I'm gonna have to fight for that one probably. Ooh. I need a rifle or something that's not a light machine gun. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate light machine guns, but I hate having two of them when I'm in a building and I'm trying to fight close range. So he's gonna camp out there. God, that's annoying. What if I could just go snipe him? Maybe. Says they're below me? Goddamn, headshots, please connect. I thought I heard somebody. Holy shit. Oh, it's another Facebook gamer. GG's, dude. GG's, my guy. I don't see the Facebook clan tag very often, in all honesty. Like, rarely. My bounty got killed, so I don't have loadout money, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, wheel. It's probably above me. I need... about 2K. Not really, but close. Can I get lucky and get, like, a red chest or something? I need like 600. They're fighting like down here somewhere. I need to find another bounty, but there's nothing. That's why I feel like the game is sometimes boring. It's like I want to have more bounties, but I can never find one. So it's just like, hey dude, you have all the stuff you need, but like, nope, no bounties. How the fuck? Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. I don't trust that. That's so fucking sketchy.
Gas is closing in.
I don't have plates. There's almost no point. I'll only break his armor if I get him here. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. I could push him. I just don't like how he shot me. That shit was crazy. Oh, fuck yeah. Nice two-piece.
UAV overhead.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
Right there.
Who is he shooting at, though?
I'm reloading.
I can't believe I didn't full kill him there. I just got sniped at in the back. There's another guy at the barn behind me. I got this guy. Thanks again for the extra, too. How's that dead already? Ah, nice repeat, GG's. He knew I was out of ammo. I knew he would repeat me, but I needed to move, and I also didn't want to shoot as much because I wanted to pre-fire it again because I knew he would repeat, but I was trying to move out of the way, and he just picked like at the perfect time. He didn't take the bait.
Fight started.
Maybe it's good and it's crap. Or wait, what?
Stand by.
YouTube does not allow F-bombs? Why the fuck not? Oh, maybe in the comments. Yeah, that might be a thing. You can curse on YouTube. The main thing is that you don't want to curse like at the beginning of your streams or during videos, from my understanding. Because that can negatively impact your ability to go viral or just get discovery. Yikes. He walked into that. I just pre-fired it and he slid into it. Like, look at that. There's no contracts, dude. There's nothing. Like, they're all out here and they're all gonna be in the storm. Like, I can land here, but there's gonna be a player. I'm not gonna have any loot. I'm not gonna have any way to make money. I'm not gonna get a loadout. I'll get a free loadout if I don't die right away. And look, there's people below me. Go figure. But I need to find something that I can loot. Otherwise, I'm fucked. But odds are I'll probably bump into somebody before. Like some dude camping stairs or some shit. They were here, I think? Yep. Yep. Holy fucking Christ, dude. There's another guy behind me. I was gonna jump out there, but I heard him like out here. Yeah, he's literally out in the woods where I just mentioned he would be. I didn't think he would be in the woods. I figured he would have went further over and ran away, but I guess somehow he landed on me. I don't know why. It's fucking dumb. Not having a good luck here. Like, I can't get my loadout. I keep dying. I'm gonna play like one more, and if it doesn't go better, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna take a break, grab food, maybe come back. But yeah, this is not great. I'm getting mad. 7-hour wait time to get in the lobby. Let's go. I wonder if it's just solos doesn't have. It's probably a combination of the two. I'd love to know how many people are in a solo lobby, like playing solos as a game mode all at once. Because what it's trying to do is it's searching for players, and it's trying to get 150 people in a game together. But it's also trying to get people that are close regionally. Like if you live in Kansas, it's not trying to partner you with somebody in Hawaii because your connections are going to be dog shit. However, that's true and untrue. It'll search for people that are close by, and then it expands the search further and further away. And then after a certain duration of time, if it hasn't found anybody, it just puts random people in your lobby. So they could have really bad connections or really good connections. But it tries to find better connections and prioritize that first. That's why it takes time. But I'm wondering, it's like, oh, there's only like 2,000 people playing solos versus you play quads, and it's like, say there's 20 or 50,000 people at one time playing solos. I'd love to know, well, quads versus solos, but I wonder how many people are actually playing each mode. The numbers aren't public, so we don't know. They hide that shit. We used to have a way to tell, like they would tell us how many people were playing. Way back on like the original Call of Duties, you'd log into the screen on Black Ops or Modern Warfare or COD 4 or whatever, and it would say, you know, 200,000 people online. We don't have that anymore. They hide it. I think it's because they don't want people to know what their player count is, because it could scare investors from investing. Like if I go and I see that your company's a publicly traded company, and then I see, oh, your player count is at 10,000 instead of 500,000 like it used to be a couple of years ago, why would I want to invest in your company? That's not really giving me good vibes, right? I was like, might not want to do that one. Oh god, same circle as the last one. Honestly, I don't hate this circle. I just don't like not having loadouts.
Targets are up. Go take them down. An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp. Positive ID on the bounty.
What are the odds that my bounty and me are the same? Like, we're both hunting each other. Wouldn't that be something? Well, he's basically where that other player was.
The enemy lost track of you.
The guy hunting me died, but my bounty is fighting, it sounds like. I need a little bit more money. I just want to test the SWAT, dude. This is all I want to do. I wonder if he's gonna be in the window, or if he's gonna be like up top.
Cancel that.
I feel like a lot of the time when you have a bounty like this, they either push you or they don't, or they just hide. In my experience, they just hide. Like, they tend to be like a campy player who landed early because they want to have like zone and positioning, and then they don't expect to have a bounty. So they're like, oh, I want to fight him, but I'm scared. And then they don't. They never leave. They never move. They don't challenge. Nothing. Sometimes they'll peek out and try to snipe, but I feel a lot of the time they just hide.
Moving here.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He's on the rooftop.
Cancel that.
I almost fucking got his ass, too.
Moving here.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Well, there's a guy in front of me, we know that.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract. Gas is moving.
I'm reloading.
I think there's 3 guys here now. There's a guy here,
Moving here.
guy above me.
Reloading.
I can't jump that, fuck.
Changing max.
I don't know if I can get up there from here. I actually don't know how. He's like up here.
Here.
That's so annoying.
I'm reloading.
I might get shot in the back from somebody else, but
Cancel that.
he doesn't want to fight. He wants to hide. He'll like peek me when I run away, but yeah, that's about it. I don't know how to get up there. I don't remember. Like, I really don't.
Enemy UAV is online.
Taking effective fire. Reloading. Moving here.
I don't know. Is there like a ladder on the outside that you climb up to get up there? Or you have to like climb the pipes or something?
Moving here. Changing mags.
thought I saw a lens flare out there. He got out, which is interesting. I'm more worried there's a guy still up
Moving
top.
here.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Oh, fuck. How do I lose that? AK, maybe? Yeah, he had an AK. GG's. Crazy. I missed like 2 or 3 shots when he jumped out, but I still think that should have killed him. I think I'm just kind of using strong weapons that aren't as strong right now. That guy absolutely bodied. Not ready for it. Not ready at all.
Back on station.
Question is he still going to be over here, or can I get my loadout without getting shot in the back? Would you look at that? I think there's a guy up top. My loadout is in a fucking tree. Like, you can't make that up, dude. Like, what? Clearly outplayed. Just adapt, dude. Just grow legs. It said 3 attackers. I don't know about it saying 3. I thought it said 8, like 8 shots from the guy with the AK. Who needs a loadout when you can't get one because it's in a fucking tree? Need a bounty.
Marking contract.
UAV would be cool. $1 million would be cool. Shit, I'd settle for $500,000. Heartbeat sensor would be alright. He grabbed the bounty.
Moving here.
In the car again.
Changing mags.
It's probably the same guy that killed me last time, but he's still driving. The only other bounty, not here. Wait, there's a guy like all the fucking way up there sniping. I think he called a loadout in. I don't think it was him. I think it was the other guy, like another one. A little paranoid someone's in that house, but you know what? Fuck it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
He's got a UAV, so he knows I'm here.
Reloading.
He'll go to the house or he'll drive off. My guess is he's gonna get out of the house or try to run me over. Kind of in a bad spot, in my opinion. Yeah, he's up top.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch your side.
Target down. I'm reloading.
I'd be surprised if he flanks that. The only problem is when I re-peek this, it's pretty obvious, so he might be waiting for it. Which is not great. That's why I don't like that. I'm also getting sniped at.
LDVR inbound.
That's neat. That's super neat. That's super cool. Super fucking cool. Who's sniping at me though? For realsies. Oh, this guy.
Moving here.
I don't think he knows about me. Risky play here. Oh, I can't do that. Fuck. I'm stuck.
Closing in. Relocating safe zone.
Get down, frag.
How do I almost lose that?
UAV in the area.
That guy could snipe me through the window there.
Changing mags.
Because you know he's going to be in that house.
I'm reloading.
I'm just pre-firing to see and weapon, like, check the window.
Reloading.
Yeah, you're shit. He'll push me.
I'm reloading.
He's just trying to steal plates. Thing is, I can't really challenge him from down here. And if I run out, he's got a huge fucking angle on me.
SDR ready for launch.
He's fighting. I need to move. Unless he's baiting me, but there might be a guy here still.
Moving here.
Enemy UAV
Moving
overhead.
That's probably his UAV, to be honest. If I could push further up there, I would. But, yeah.
Taking effective fire.
Oh, fuck, dude. You had an angle the whole time? That's crazy. GG's. I'm dead. Like, he's not gonna let me back up.
25 remain.
I didn't realize he would push that, let alone I didn't think he had an angle. I thought, like, there was, like, a bump there, and if someone was there, they couldn't see it. But when you have a UAV, it makes it a little bit easier for you to do that. I'm gonna go grab some food. I don't know if I'll be back tonight, but guys, thanks again for hanging out. Tanner, thanks again for the stars and the donos, by the way. Appreciate it. Saw you over on YouTube as well. I need to get the alerts set up to do YouTube stuff, but I don't know how that's going to work. It's kind of complicated, but either way, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging out. GG's.